So, episode 5 of Dragon Ball Daima. So, in this episode, we pick up where we left off, and Pansy has joined the team. So, at the start of this episode, basically we find out who Pansy is and what her personality is like. And also get, they travel around a little bit and they get to a castle. Now, I remember as soon as I saw that castle, I started thinking, I can guarantee you Pansy is someone important. I can guarantee you. Because Ganola mentions is that, oh, you'll get turned around if you try to enter the castle. And I was thinking, oh, she has to be someone important, I can guarantee. Because usually that's what, in anime, that's always what happens. So when they get to the front door, we find out that Pansy is actually the princess of the king of the third demon realm. So of course they were gonna let them in because she's obviously the princess, so it's her castle technically. So yeah, so they let them in and she takes them to meet the king, so her father. So what we find out here is that the king was actually the one that sent Granola to Earth to find out who defeated Majin Buu and to bring that person to the demon realm in order to defeat the demon king, because according to this king is that the demon king is actually very, very evil. And we saw that in the last episode because this guy's literally taking people's lifespans away or taking a couple of years off their life if they don't listen to him. Like he's a tyrant and a dictator. It's his way or you're getting punished for it. So this king, he basically, I'm guessing, wants to take over from the demon king, and his plan is to get someone that's strong enough to defeat him, right? So he wants the help of the guy who defeated Majin Buu. So when he's looking at Goku, like he sees this little kid and he's asking, how the hell did this kid defeat Majin Buu? How? So he wants to put him through a test. So what ends up happening is that he puts him up against his guards, because he wants to test Goku's strength. So what he orders his guards to he says to them, put your weapons away, no killing is allowed, right? Let's see how strong he is. But what happens is that Goku, he gives his power pot to the Supreme Kai and he says, no, you guys can keep your weapons, you guys can fight with your weapons, I'll fight barehanded, I can take you on. Yeah, so they basically say, oh, you cocky little brat, you think you can take us on, like, unarmed, we got weapons. So they rush him and obviously Goku he goes through them like they're nothing, right? But there is a point where they do grab Goku's arms and we finally get to see Super Saiyan. So Goku transforms into a Super Saiyan, and I'll tell you this about the way the Super Saiyan looks. The color palette that they use for Super Saiyan looks amazing. I really wish they did this with Dragon Ball Super, because it looks very crisp, clean, and the hair looks like it's glowing. So yeah, I really like the way they did the Super Saiyan in this. I do like it. So yeah, so he makes short work of it. He goes through them all, right? And then everybody's amazed, like how is this guy this strong? And he tells them that it's through training. I trained throughout my whole life. So that's how he managed to get the power he has. So after that, they basically tell the king they tell him that their plan is to go get the 3 Dragon Balls, right? So basically, they have to fight the Guardians. I can't remember what their names are, but yeah, because the Dragon Balls in this series, in the Demon Realm, is that they're guarded by these 3 Guardians, right? So they have to fight the Guardians to get it. So the king, he's surprised. Like, are you really gonna go after these Guardians? Because they're supposed to be super strong, and the Demon King could not defeat them. That's literally stated. Like the Demon King cannot defeat them. These things, so they're actually very, very powerful, and that makes me think is that the final villain, I don't think it's going to be the Demon King, because if he's weaker than his Guardians and Goku goes through them and gets the Dragon Balls, like he's not going to be a threat anymore. I think they might introduce something else, or they could introduce that thing that the old Demon King used to have, some artifact. Can't remember what it was, a staff or something, if I remember correctly. Apparently that's supposed to make you super strong or something. But yeah, so the king gives them a plane so they can go fight these Guardians, right? And what they tell the king is that there's other friends that they have that are going to come into the demon realm, and they're worried because the pin number has changed, right? Because they won't know how to come in. So he orders one of his disciples to go and get them, to go to Earth and to go get them. And what's funny thing is about this scene is that he acts like he's a good king, but he literally after, because they tell how many they're going to be, and how much space they need for a plane. So he literally orders his guards to go and steal a plane from somewhere, which was actually pretty funny. And we actually know from the intro is that Vegeta, Piccolo, and Bulma they do come into the demon realm. So we know that those three are definitely coming in. So yeah, we'll see them soon. I think it's probably like in about 3 episodes. We'll probably see them. They'll come in, and yeah. So Goku and his friends, they take the plane, they fly off to go fight these guardians, and the Supreme Kai, he's actually very suspicious of Granola because he mentions that there's a couple of information. Because if this king really sent him, there's information he shouldn't know. Like he shouldn't know that they turned into little kids. They shouldn't have known that. But the thing is, we know from the first episode was spying on the Demon King before he came to the Earth. So yeah, that's probably how we find that information. But yeah, so the Supreme Kai, he tells Goku that he's very suspicious of Granola. Oh wait, I keep doing this. His name is Glorio, not Granola. Granola is actually a different character from Dragon Ball Super. Yeah, I keep making that mistake. So his name is Glorio. Right, I keep making that mistake. I gotta remember not to make that mistake because I think I made the same mistake in my last review as well. So I do apologize for that. So his name is Glorio. So anyway, so when they take off on his plane, so basically what happens is that because Pansy brought all the luggage and because the luggage is very heavy, they end up crashing, right? And that's where the episode ends. So they fly for a little bit and then they crash because of the luggage, because of Pansy brought too much luggage and it was too much weight, which is actually kind of funny, right? So yeah, that's where the episode ends. Overall, it was a good episode. I enjoyed it. I really want to see more. Yeah, I really love the animation. I keep saying that, but the animation quality is really good in this. It is really good. It literally feels like an RPG story as well, if you guys know what I mean. If you guys play RPG games, you'll know what I mean. It really does feel like that. Anyway, like and subscribe if you like this kind of content. I can't wait to see more. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section. And yeah, thank you for watching.